The Call of the Wild, Part 2.
In Seattle, 4 men took Buck to a small, high-walled back garden, where a fat man in an old red coat was waiting. Buck was now very angry indeed, and he jumped and bit at the sides of his box. The fat man smiled and went to get an axe and a club. "Are you going to take him out now?" asked one of the men.
"Of course,"
answered the fat man, and he began to break the box with his axe. Immediately, the 4 other men climbed up onto the wall to watch from a safe place. As the fat man hit the box with his axe, Buck jumped at the sides, growling and biting, pulling with his teeth at the pieces of broken wood. After a few minutes, there was a hole big enough for Buck to get out.
"Now, come here, Red Eyes,"
said the fat man, dropping his axe and taking the club in his right hand. Buck jumped at the man, 60 kilos of anger, his mouth wide open, ready to bite the man's neck. Just before his teeth touched the skin, the man hit him with the club. Buck fell to the ground. It was the first time anyone had hit him with a club, and he did not understand. He stood up and jumped again. Again the club hit him, and he crashed to the ground. 10 times he jumped at the man, and 10 times the club hit him. Slowly he got to his feet, now only just able to stand. There was blood on his nose and mouth and ears. Then the fat man walked up and hit him again, very hard, on the nose. The pain was terrible. Again, Buck jumped at the man, and again he was hit to the ground. A last time he jumped, and this time, when the man knocked him down, Buck did not move. "He knows how to teach a dog a lesson," said one of the men on the wall. Then the 4 men jumped down and went back to the station.
"His name is Buck,"
said the fat man to himself, reading the letter that had come with the box.
"Well, Buck, my boy,"
he said in a friendly voice,
"we've argued a little, and I think the best thing to do now is to stop. Be a good dog, and we'll be friends. But if you're a bad dog, I'll have to use my club again. Understand?"
As he spoke, he touched Buck's head, and although Buck was angry inside, he did not move. When the man brought him water and meat, Buck drank and then ate the meat, piece by piece, from the man's hand. Buck was beaten. He knew that. But he was not broken. He had learned that a man with a club was stronger than him. Every day he saw more dogs arrive, and each dog was beaten by the fat man. Buck understood that a man with a club must be obeyed, although he did not have to be a friend. Men came to see the fat man and to look at the dogs. Sometimes they paid money and left with one or more of the dogs.
To be continued.